Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to our Newcastle United career mode. In the last one, we kept getting difficult fixtures game after game. Now the cooling off period is starting, and the first game of the episode is against Bristol City. They are unfortunately in the relegation zone. I expect all 3 points from that game. Second one is against Brighton away from home. They started the season off really well, and their form has dipped. We're going to check where they are in the standings in the league table, but for the last game of the episode, it is against Huddersfield. They're in a relegation battle as well. I expect some big points from today's episode. Right guys, let's go to the league table. So we are still at the top of the table with 66 points. Dropping down to 17th, it is Brighton. 34 goals scored and 30 against. Not the best of defensive records right there. It isn't the worst, but it's not the best. Dropping down though, these are the two teams that I'm concerned about. Bristol City and Huddersfield. They are desperate for points. So I don't know how they're going to play. They're unpredictable. Are they going to sit back on park the bus and wait for us to get countered? Or are they going to come at us? I struggle against the worst teams. I have no idea why, it's just one of those things. So we've got to keep focused and not get complacent. Let's go and see the team that we're going to be using in the first game. We have had a formation change. We've gone back to the 4-1-2-1-2. I'm just being flexible really for Forestieri. I'm wanting to give him game time, and if we look at the state of the bench, everybody is out of it. I shouldn't even have these guys as substitutes, but right now I don't know who we can bring on. Maybe gWftrz hasn't featured in a while. Let's actually drop Gale to the reserves. He won't feature at all, and I don't want to risk injury with Mitrovic. He is in the form of his life. He isn't fully fit, but I want to start him with Zardes up top. Knockout comes in. We have Hanley as well making an appearance. So that is the team, 4-1-2-1-2. Let's go to the game. So it doesn't take a genius to understand that Bristol City are needing all 3 points from this game. Are they going to come at us? Are they going to sit back and wait for us to be open for a counter-attack? I'm not going to allow that to happen. We need the points just as bad as they do. Let's beat them. Can he get this on his right foot and cross it in? He is going to cross that in with his right foot. Wow, a diving header came from the back post from Knockout, that was. I'm going to play this one short to Forestieri, and Atsu is in space. He's gone for the strike. That could have easily been a penalty. Forestieri plays over to Zardes. Forestieri wants it back, and he's found Zardes once again. The angle was against him. Probably should have played a pass back post. Good challenge from Mensah. And that's the problem I'm finding right now, is that I'll go in for the challenge. Jeez, we are lucky. No, what a muck up right there. I don't know what I was doing. Sells. Great save. I've got Mitrovic inside the box. Keep running Zardes. He's got the strength. Doesn't look like he can push me off the ball. Well picked out to Forestieri. Forestieri with a rocket. Great save. And that's not the first save that he's made in this game. The wall was creeping forward. This is going in. Common knock-up. That's a perfect ball. And I couldn't get my foot around it. I think it was Forsu Mensah with the effort right there. Unfortunately, guys, we haven't found the goal to break Bristol City down. And really, it's all thanks to their goalkeeper. He has kept them in it. Good player. Look at the run from Zardes. Zardes, if he can cut that inside. I'm going to play it on the edge. Look at that. Knockout with the finesse outside the box. It's just come off of Flint's face. And again, they're on the attack. They've played it through. Have I got the pace to catch him up? I don't. Everybody is out of stamina. And I think that's what's affecting us in this second half. I didn't notice it too much in the first. gWftrz hasn't done much since he's come on. It is Zardes. I'm going to lay that across to Atsu. Atsu in the middle to gWftrz. gWftrz with the turn. Just get the shot away, Perez. What did I say, guys, before the game? We struggle against these types of teams. I don't know what was going on in the second half. It was a different Bristol City that came out. They went all out attack, high pressure, and I couldn't find space to build up. They were getting the lucky 50-50s. They were just in my face, which was slightly annoying because in the first half, I think we did enough to win that game. One thing that I'm desperate to bring to Newcastle is consistency. I don't mind losing. Well, I do mind losing, but I don't mind losing against Aston Villa, Norwich. Those are the teams that will give us a good match. Bristol City, Huddersfield, Barnsley, those are the games that we need to pick up all 3 points. So it's just not good enough. And in the last game, Sells actually kept us in it. So fair play to Sells. This is who we have in the training session today. Let's sim it and see if they come out with some A's, B's. I'm feeling an A. We didn't get an A. We got 2 B's, 2 D's, and a C. So I do have a top goal scorers update for you guys. Fabrini, 15 goals. McCormack, 14. And in third position, it is our man, Dwight Gale with 13. I couldn't actually believe it when I saw. If you remember rightly, the last time we had a look at this, he was on the second page and he's jumped right up to third position with 13 goals. That's a good achievement actually. He has been playing really well. One of the reasons why he was left out in the last game is just because he wasn't fully fit. If it was down to me, he'd be starting every single game. So Queen's Park Rangers have now closed the gap. There is only 2 points in it between first and second position, which isn't good. Upcoming game though is against Brighton, and I've changed back to the 4-4-2 formation. Lascelles has been dropped to the bench due to fitness, and that's the only reason. It's not because of his contract. His contract he didn't accept. Someone said in the comment section to offer him another 10,000, so we'll see what we can do there. Aarons comes in, Shelby, Anita, Martins, and also Gale. Mitrovic is just, as you can see, he's out of it right now. So that is the team. Let's go to the game. So we are on our travels away at Brighton, and I don't want to have what's happened to Brighton happen to us, where they started off the season really well and they've just dropped form. I think we can punish them today, and I'm expecting 3 points. It's just whether or not the team performs. Over the top to Gelson Martins. He is back in the side. He's got the pace to cause them problems. Lovely cut in. Over to Dwight Gale. Finesse. No, that was really, really poor from Gale. Oh, oh my God. What have they done, Gale? And they've got away with it. Now that's the hold-up play that we need from Zardes. Over to Gelson. Gelson fizzing pass into Anita. Anita's done well to quickly win that. Back heel. Give it back to Gale. Maybe the quick 1-2s and intricate play just isn't going to work in today's game. I think I'm just going to go for goal. When I have the opportunity and it opens up for me, I'm taking the strike. Gale's going to play it over to Gelson Martins. Hit that across. Oh, the keeper. Worst miss of the season. I think that is the worst miss of the season from Dwight Gale. So it's not so much about taking the chances, although Gale, it was an open goal and he should have finished that. Before it though, I've had so many openings where I just need to get their shots out and they're on me all the time. It's great defending. We should really be at least a goal up. Is that Steve Sidwell? Steve Sidwell is coming on for Ints. Gale's going to cut back. He's on his weakened left foot though. If I can lay that across to Shelby, Shelby can bang them. The ball has just bobbled in front of him and he is injured on the floor. Is he going to get up? Is he okay to get up, or does he need to be taken off? I hope that he can run off that injury. He is still on the floor. I am playing on. Come on, Shelby. Get up. Oh, the turn from Zardes across goal. Shelby, come and celebrate with us. Zardes has finished it, and I was looking for that bit of class, and Zardes, out of all people. I thought Gale would be the one scoring, but the roles have reversed. Shelby is back on the pitch. I think he was just winded from that challenge. He seems okay to play on, and Shelby wants that goal. I'm going to try and finesse it. It is the goal score already. What a turn from Zardes, and another finish. That is just incredible. They're on the attack. Will they get a consolation goal? Because that's all it's going to be. They won't have time to get another one. They are coming back here. They've caused me problems. Great save from Sells. He has been awake. Past couple of games, he's been good. 2-0 is the full-time score, and Brighton just didn't have what it took to break us down. They woke up towards the end of the game, but that was too late. We had enough to come away with the result. Gale, I think he had about 5 chances to score. We were the better team, fully deserved. So that right there, guys, is how we need to be playing every single game. Brighton just couldn't get to grips with what was going down. We had full control. So we are in the training session once again though. Mitrovic is on 3 different quality drills, just because if he fails the golds, then he's got the silver and the bronze to fall back on. Also a Jose Perez, who hasn't featured too much since he's come back from injury. Maybe I'll drop him and rotate him in the cam position a little bit more. So let's sim it and hope for some really nice grades. Come on. At least an A from today's episode. An F for Mitrovic. CB, CC. That's not good. Bad news. John Joe Shelby has suffered a sprained ankle and will be out for 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks we'll be able to cope. We do have the quality to be brought in, but there is something about John Joe that I really like on this game. I just feel comfortable when he's on the ball. I know that he can pick out a pass, so maybe that's one of the reasons, but he's been good for us. So once again, I'm quite happy that I didn't sell him on. Mitrovic and John Joe, I think they're going to be kept at the club. We've got a player conversation here. I'm really not pleased to be stuck here, not being selected for the team. When the next transfer window rolls around, I want to depart. So just before the last game, you would have seen that Jamal Sells wasn't selected. and there was no reason behind me not selecting him other than his fitness levels were low. I wasn't really thinking about him staying at the club or him rejecting the contract. He's just got in touch to say, don't feel like you can't select me for the team. I'll be giving everything for the team when selected, and I might end up staying. I'm not really sure yet. What is he talking about? Why doesn't he want to stay at the club? We're going to get promoted into the Premier League, hopefully, if all things go well. So I don't know why he's saying these things. It's a slight concern. So this right here, guys, is where we're going to be taking a stand. If Lascelles isn't too sure if his future is at the club, then I'm going to take captaincy away from him. If he's not serious about his role at the club, then I'm going to give it over to someone that gives 100% every single game, and he doesn't mind if he sits on the bench or comes into the starting 11. And it is Vernon Anita, one of the best players in this season, and I've got to give him the captaincy. Great player. 4-4-2 is the formation. We have Gale and Mitrovic partnering each other up top. gWftrz is on the bench to be brought on. Aaron's, I'm actually going to start Knockout because of his energy levels. Lazar will be brought on for Haidara, and the rest is going to be kept the same. I like that lineup. We're against Huddersfield. 3 points is needed. So as you can see, guys, Huddersfield are in 22nd position. I expect to win. I expect a good win, but at least a result away from home here. And all this travelling must be playing a part and just an effect on the team's overall performance. It might not be a lot, but I bet it does play a part. Gale has got the pace to get hold of that ball, get it under control. He's on his weaker left foot though, so we can't really whip it in. It's coming out to Diami. Diami can fire that home from that distance. I just couldn't get the right space to take the shot. Diami over to Mitrovic. Mitrovic outside the box. Mitro! Oh, what have I been saying? Mitrovic right now is in some just ridiculous form. He would never have put that away a month ago. Let's face it. Throw in a dangerous area. Give it back to Yedlin. I'm going to whip that ball into Mitrovic. It is going back post to Knockout. He was sliding in late there. I don't think even if he made a connection, it would have gone in. His pace is causing me problems. I've completely missed that Lascelles. What a challenge that was. Fully committed and came away with the ball. That is a good quality defender. We don't really want to lose him, actually. I hope he does accept the contract. But half-time has come around, guys, and we are just in full control. They've not really done too much going forward. They've had a couple of chances, but Sells, he just can't be beaten. Really good keeper and has improved this season. Give it over to Gelson. Gelson's done his man. Keep going, Gelson. This is where he's dangerous because he can't be stopped because of his agility. Oh, I was just about to lay that across to Mitrovic, and that would have been a good chance to make it 2-0. A very quiet second half. No real team has gone at it. I'm going to lay that across to Mitrovic, though. Mitrovic through. Saw an overlap. I shouldn't really fully commit here, otherwise I'm going to get caught in the counter-attack. It's only 1-0. We've got to get the challenge in. Wells is going to lay it across. Come on, take him out. Good challenge. No. And there you go. And there you go, guys. Dropping points against Huddersfield in the 89th minute. I shouldn't have fully committed. That was my fault. I was going for a second goal and I've got caught in the counter. That right there, guys, is the perfect example. Lacking consistency. I thought I won the game. I became complacent. I pushed players up trying to find the second goal, where really I should have just put it on part of the bus and got the result, and I dropped points. That was my fault. Rounding off today's episode, and QPR do have a game in hand. If they go on to win that, in fact, they will be on the same amount of points as us, 71. So I'm hoping that all of these draws coming into the season don't make us drop into the playoffs or even in second place. I want to win the league, but if you are enjoying the series, guys, make sure to drop a like. We haven't got long now until the end of the season. We've got to keep focused and make sure to get that promotion. Thanks for watching. Team out, boys.